Aries, these are your messages for June 2023. You have the Queen of Swords. Something needs to be cut out. It's just, asking you to decide. You are this month going to be asked to choose to put down something or to have boundaries with something that really drains you. And to move into this sense of hope, this, to be charged by what really brings you that feeling of this nourishes my soul, and to really cut away and have boundaries with whatever doesn't. Yep, I knew that was coming. So surrendering your addictions. I mean, anything that is depleting to you, anything that you have kind of allowed to be a part of yourself or your life, just because it's habitual, because you're addicted, it's time to start something completely new this month, Aries. So you are the newest energy of the Zodiac, and this is the month to really embrace that newness and go with that. I'm going to ask now for your action guidance as you do this, just action steps moving forward. Move toward what feels abundant and move toward that vision of, I know that Spirit's bringing in abundance for me. I know that my soul purpose and path are filled with abundance in all forms. So why would I agree with anything less? Why would I allow or vibrate with something that's just making me sad, bringing me down, when I know that all this goodness is there for me? So it's asking you to walk your talk of, I know that I'm worth this. I know that this is coming to me, and to stop humoring or allowing or wasting time really and energy with anything that's not that. And as you're doing that, it's also setting free anybody else who's connected to that energy to move more into their own abundance. So you're doing a good thing all the way around when you have that clarity and exercise those boundaries this month. All right. Taurus, these are your messages for June 2023. You have the Magician. So you're very much in this beautiful discovery of your own power to create, to co-create. It's coming out again. So what else would you like for Taurus to know regarding this Magician? Okay, well, in order to tap into this co-creation power, it's important for you to put down some burdens you've been carrying. They've been draining your energy. This feels like things that you were shown by the masculine energy in your lineage that you had to carry. But now you're tapping into this more magnetic power. You don't need to carry burdens. You need to just be light in your energy and attract in what's right for you. Okay. Right when I said the word what's right for you, this card, surrender your need to always be right, came in. So it's trusting that, thy will, not mine. Your ego doesn't have to know what's right for you. Spirit's going to show you. So it's trusting. This is the Tower card here. Lots of changes as Spirit brings in what is right for you. Ultimately, you're going to be asked to release that which is not. You have this mistakes card. You might, Taurus, be feeling afraid of making mistakes because you got that. You got the, you don't need to be right card. It's like there's something where it's okay to allow these changes to happen. It doesn't mean that you're wrong or that you were wrong or that anybody's wrong. It's just what needs to happen because you're co-creating something bigger. So let Spirit bring in what's right for you, okay? And then I'm asking for action steps for Taurus. What are Taurus's guided action steps in this for June? Leaning on Spirit, lean on the divine, and let yourself be shown the way. It's okay for you not to know, and actually it's better because then Spirit can show you the way that's right for you. Okay. Gemini, these are your messages for June 2023. 3 of Cups. That's really nice to start off with. This is joy, high vibration, having fun. It's good. You got this 2 of Wands asks you to move forward on that path of having fun. Just like doesn't have to make sense, just like my words, you can trust spirit. Nothing has to add up or make sense. Just sort of go in the direction of your joy. As long as it's making you feel joyful, it is the right thing. Your mind wants to trap you. There's the sense of you having a lot of thoughts that might have you feeling like, how is this going to work out in the real world? Having you a bit concerned or bogged down in logistical details, but you're being asked really to surrender to miracles this month, to let go of that need for everything to make sense and just go. Does it make you happy? Then it's the right direction. Let spirit, bring together the details. Okay. So you have, it's safe. You're safe now. It's safe for you to relax. It's safe for you to let spirit show you these miracles that are coming in. Just relax and know that they're coming in. Let me ask for your action steps for this month, for June. Action for Gemini. The moon, it's about facing your fears. It's about seeing that you're afraid to trust, and seeing where these trust issues come from, even if they are with the universe, with spirit, saying, yeah, maybe I've experienced something in childhood, or I've had a connection that was important in my life that hasn't exactly gone the way I thought it would go. But you're being asked to really trust, especially if a connection with someone that feels very childlike and playful is leading you somewhere. Just go in that direction. If it feels good, don't worry too much about anything else right now. There are miracles happening. It's time to trust. Hi, Cancer. These are your messages for June 2023. Starting off with the Six of Cups. This is nice, playful energy. It's someone. Ooh, there's a connection there. Someone you're connecting to. You have an inner knowing that you've manifested this new childhood for yourself, really. And there are playmates coming in. So you do have some important soul activations that have been happening, because you are really letting the child inside of you lead you on your soul path. And you're drawing in lots of playmates for that. Okay. Now you have this Eight of Cups, emotional withdrawal. This is talking about letting the tide carry out that which is no longer right for you, that which is no longer in this vibration of play and fun for you. Let the tide carry that out. You stand your ground of, I'm going to follow this child inside of me into what's right for me. It does feel like you are being challenged to move away from something that just doesn't resonate for you anymore. And it could just be a restrictive part of you, a part of you that doesn't let you play and follow your dreams. Yeah, a part of you that's not so healthy. And listen to your guidance, go in that new direction. Now, action guidance for Cancer is, you're attracting in powerfully what's right for you. So focus on your magnetic power. What are you drawing in? Okay. What do you want to draw in? And if something feels like it's draining your power and your energy, that's when you're going to shift your focus back to, what does that child inside me want to do to play? And draw in those playmates that are right for me. Okay. It's a playful month for you. Leo, these are your messages for June 2023. Leo, you have the Four of Cups. What is being offered to you that you're kind of like, I don't know if I want it? There's this sense of spirit, the divine, offering you something. It's part of your soul path. Maybe it's your whole path that you're like, I'm not so sure. This feels like you're being beckoned to create something big, to really step into your power as the magician. And you might be feeling a bit reluctant. There's a powerful soul connection here that's very much leading you on your soul path. So the thing this month to notice is, nice, stepping into your full power with that Lion, Leo. The thing this month to notice is, what is this reluctance? I'm going to ask, maybe that reluctance is falling away. What is this Four of Cups for Leo? What is this? Because everything else is looking powerful and good. You've gone in a new direction already. So what is this Four of Cups? It's just a reluctance to fully embrace the changes that are coming. So just watch for that this month. It doesn't feel like a big block. It just feels like a bit of reluctance. I say that and then this comes out. So don't trick yourself this month, Leo. Don't delude yourself this month into thinking that really you have any choice. I mean, you've stepped onto your soul path in a big wave already. It's like the dominoes have already fallen. You're already walking this path. You're already doing these big things. So when worry arises, it's sort of saying, well, maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should turn back. Well, you kind of can't. Not to freak you out, but you've already stepped into all this great stuff, and it is great. It's just that your mind is sort of trying to put the lid back on the pot. Sorry, Leo, you got to shine. You got to shine in all that Leo glory. There's no going back, but it's okay not to be okay. You don't have to be, handling it masterfully or anything. You just have to be walking that soul path. You're doing it. You're shining. Okay. Keep doing that. Don't let anything put that lid back on the pot. So your action guidance is to really own that emperor power. Just root down in that confidence and watch for any ways that your mind is trying to block you from, and it'll be crafty. It'll be subtle. Your mind is going to subtly put up little blocks here and there to be like, no, I need to not do that. When you notice yourself saying no this month, or just putting things off limits, feel into that, because you could be listening to worry and you want to make sure you're moving forward on that path. So is that no coming from a place of, I'm afraid to step fully into my light, or is it really not right for you? Make sure you feel into that, because you are being called forward in a big way. So go ahead and shine. Virgo, these are your messages for June 2023. So you start off with the moon. There's something in the shadows, something you're fearing, and it is the healing that's happening. So there's something to be healed this month, June, and you may find yourself, Virgo, as you're being led forward on this path of healing, you may notice that it's just a little bit scary, but you do have someone who's at least energetically holding your hand. You have this soul connection. So there's someone that in your connection with each other, you're leading each other through healing. You're leading each other through raising up in vibration, so that you can have more than your ancestors had, more than you had in past lives, more than maybe the two of you have had together in this lifetime. You're creating something more, and you're leading each other into it. That's beautiful. But the mind, and things that trigger those fears can kind of feel like traps, feel like limitations. You do have things popping up this month, Virgo, that can feel like, what about this? What about that? What are we going to do about this or that? But you're going to tap into that magic of who you are, this magic of this connection that you have, the divine timing that's at play, and really listen to that above and beyond. And your fears, focus on your brilliant self. This is one of the things I feel that connection's helping you with, because it might be a relationship that's going to challenge you so much that you focus on yourself more, and that's actually good. That's the gift of it. Okay. So what is Virgo's action guidance? Thank you. So the action guidance is allow the things to be delivered into your physical world that you've been asking for and creating. You have come to a place of clarity where you know what you want. Now it's just a matter of letting it come in And that is going to come with changes. So make sure you're open, as flexible as possible this month. You're being led into some great things, Virgo. Libra, these are your messages for June 2023. Starting with the Two of Swords. Okay, so what are you feeling blocked regarding? What are you kind of shutting off to? Oh man, that with the Four of Cups here. Is it something, a gift Spirit's bringing in that you're going like, don't care for that gift? It's going to be best, Libra, to say, I don't know, you show me, Spirit. You know, the Page of Pentacles is the beginner, the student. So have a beginner's mind this month. You know, I really don't assume anything. I don't know anything. I just know that changes are happening. Spirit, please lead me through them. You got this Two of Cups connection. So did Virgo. So this is a soul connection that's bringing about changes and moving you through some ancestral blocks. So those places in the mind that closed down, that's probably a tendency you had, Libra, to you were, oh gosh, I'm getting a block about the block. You inherited those limits, those no, don't go beyond this point. But now, because you've been doing the soul searching, you're ready for changes. You're ready to welcome in more. You're ready to take the lid off of those limitations. Wow. Okay. And you're ready to release yourself from this need to be right, to see things as, I have to stay right. I can't be wrong. No, you're going to be freed from that this month. There is a soul connection that's helping you to move out of things that are unhealthy for you. And rather than blocking things that don't feel good to you, what you're going to be doing is just accepting more goodness. So what that means is, see here, this is connection helping you. What they're showing me is, if you were, let's say you're talking about getting more healthy, right? And you had been eating a lot of things that aren't healthy for you. And instead of focusing on changing the things about what you're eating, what you're going to do is just try new things. You're going to try this new food you've never tried. You're going to try that. You're just going to expand your horizons. You're going to expand what you think is possible for you, rather than saying this is bad, that's bad. See, the block, the Two of Swords, was from looking at things and saying, I got to block out the things that are not healthy for me. No, you don't. All you have to do is let in the things that are, including this new love that's showing up for you. New forms of love, new ways that love is presenting itself. Just opening up to that. Okay, action guidance for Libra. Thank you. So don't focus on what you're blocking out. Focus on what you're letting in. Focus on each step Spirit's showing you. Remember that beginner mind. You're like a kindergartner. I don't know. This connection's showing me something. Spirit's showing me things. And I don't know. I'm just learning here. Okay. Stay as open as possible this month, Libra. Scorpio, these are your messages for June 2023. And you have the Page of Cups starting you off. That's the card of the inner child. So you are doing some inner child. You're actually manifesting from the place of that child within. Your childhood dreams are going to be coming true. So you're calling those in. There's definitely some truth you're seeing about the role of the masculine, and healing that's coming in regarding that masculine energy and past toxicity. Past toxicity having to do with masculine being healed, and you being able to come in to this dream, this time you dreamed of being able to lean on masculine support in a loving way. It's like you always knew that there was this third eye, this always showed you had these dreams when you were young of a reality that was available to you, full of love and full of healthy partnership and all that. It's time to say yes to all that now. I know that, life could have been filled with some no's in the past, but now it's time to say yes to that, open up to those possibilities. even though the masculine energy came up, that has to do with your own inner masculine as well. You can open your heart like the King of Cups. Open your heart, let go of anything that's frustrating you in your mind, particularly just habitual ways of going to old resentments, old pain, especially having to do with masculine, since that came up. It's time to release that, Scorpio, and really move into these new possibilities, because you have justice on your side now. You have karmic resolution. There are no more imbalances that have to be righted. Everything from here on out can be balanced, and you can just operate from this place of balance as long as you don't bring the imbalance in from the past, right? So action guidance for Scorpio is just manifest from this place you're at now, from that place of the heart, but not from your fear. You want to be sure you recognize where fear is coming into play within yourself, because sometimes you can unconsciously be manifesting from a place of fear just because you are focusing on those past resentments and that heaviness from the past. So make sure you're focusing on the possibilities that you do want, and things that feel good, and move in that direction. Okay. All right. Hi, Sagittarius. These are your messages for June 2023. We have the Ace of Pentacles, a totally new beginning. Wow, very physical, very real. Although your guidance, your spirit guidance has been telling you about this for a while, you might have thought that it wasn't going to happen. You might have this month some things come up against you where it feels like they might be trying to steal your new beginning or get in the way. You might have things that, well, it's going to be thoughts. It's going to be your own mind being a bit paranoid this month. Okay, Sagittarius. I know it's due to past experiences, but in this moment, it's paranoia because there's nothing to worry about here. Just lean on spirit. Spirit's going to carry you through everything in this new beginning. Some of it might have to do with a masculine that you are connected to on a soul level, or you are that masculine who's very passionate, very soul connected. It's safe. It's okay. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be suspicious. You can give into peace, Sagittarius. This is a month where if you feel those old doubts and fears of sabotage coming in, just shift into, what, that's this old energy, this old devil energy. It's not real. It's the devil trying to kind of trick me out of my blessings. And I'm going to move into what's really happening right now, which is all good. What's actually happening right now is all good. It's just that your mind is bringing in a lot of doubt, maybe self-sabotage. Maybe, you don't deserve this. Well, yes, you do. And it's time to really lean into the miracles. So we're asking to your action guidance for this month, Sagittarius, action guidance. 9 of Swords in the world. Yeah, it's time to release the worry, release the anxiety. Know that all of that energy, it's just playing out old mental patterns. And as you move forward in this Ace of Pentacles new beginning, you're going to create new thought patterns and new ways of seeing things. And it's going to, your new way of thinking is going to be reinforced by your new way of living. So just give that time to happen. Hi, Capricorn, this is your reading for June 2023. Your messages for Capricorn 2023, June. You have strength. It's time for you to lean on spirit. Let spirit do the heavy lifting. You are not going to push your way through this. Once again, they say, let us help you. Your guides say that. So, 3 times Capricorn. Let's have a moment. Capricorn, I know you're the goat. I know you like to do it yourself. You like to push ahead. This is not the time to push. This is the time to let spirit take you where you need to go, to lean on spirit, to let yourself receive. It's time to get out of the driver's seat, sit in the passenger seat 4 times, but as a peaceful passenger, as a trusting passenger. Okay. Look within yourself and to see how you have always, if you weren't driving, been in a state of feeling like you needed to do something to protect yourself. And now you're letting your heart lead you, you're letting your heart open so that you can receive these blessings. Okay, so it's really time. That's the strength card. I was going to say, if it comes out 5 times, but no, it's time for you to receive the blessings you've been manifesting. Okay. But I've never seen the strength card come out that many times that rapidly. And that means Spirit is saying, lean on me, Capricorn. Okay. Lean on me is your anthem for the month. Okay. You had the wisdom of your body want to come out there for a second. So listen to when your body tells you that you're not leaning on Spirit. It's time to just surrender to what is. It's time to just allow. This is a month saying, you know what? There's nothing wrong here. I don't need to change anything. Spirit, please show me. Spirit, please do this for me. Please do that for me. Because if you listen to your mind, it will move you into a place of self-sabotage, a place of self-deception. So it's very important for you to trust Spirit's decisions and, sensibilities over your own this month. The reason being because you are being moved through a lot of change. So if you are just listening to your own mind, it might default to the old way. You don't want to do that. You want to stand your ground and keep moving to this new way that you've been aligning with. Okay. So what is Capricorn's action guidance? Moving forward, action guidance. 3 of Cups. So what you're going to do is just relax, have a good time. Not only are you going to be that relaxed, peaceful passenger, but you're going to be the one that's got their head sticking out the window going, yeah, this is fun. Woo, road trip with Spirit. Road trip with Spirit into our new destination. Okay. So have a good time. Trust and see where you end up. It's going to be good. Let me know. Aquarius, these are your messages for June 2023. For Aquarius, thank you. The Hermit. So this is a month where you're going to see a lot within yourself. Maybe take some time to yourself. You're going to notice in yourself how there's a soul connection that has really informed the way you look at yourself. Here it is. And you're going to see a lot about yourself because of the reflection of this soul connection. Well, it came out again 3 times. So what would you like for Aquarius to know regarding this 2 of Cups? Thank you. That it's time to stop the cycle of suffering. That this connection is showing you how you've been treating yourself like a pincushion, maybe allowing them to treat you like a pincushion, really, taking all those pins because you were taught to. Your ancestral pattern said that's what you had to do, but no, that's changing now. So you are changing, shifting a way of always being the one that takes on that pain. And you're now saying, no, there's a little child in me that wants to play, that wants to connect from a pure place. And I'm going to do that. I'm not going to continue this cycle of suffering anymore. You're doing it for the sake of your child inside and any children you have in your life. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to not be sure of what that means in your life. If you're releasing that dynamic, that if you're saying, I don't want to go through that pain inside me anymore, but I'm not sure what that means. That's okay. Because you're surrendering to your full power. So this soul connection and the revelations you've gotten through it have really put you into your power, Aquarius. They've really helped you. The conflicts, even the drama has helped you to see, even the deception, even the stuff where it's just felt so bad. It's helped you to see how the devil, the temptation, the ego has been repeatedly entrapping you in those cycles of you taking on the pain because it told you had to. No more of that. Okay. So now you're going to be letting that end and letting yourself move into more joy and letting yourself move forward into new possibilities. There are new possibilities opening up for you, Aquarius. So this month, let that old pain end and those new possibilities begin. Pisces, these are your messages for June 2023. Let's ask your guides, angels, archangels, what they want you to know. You have the star. This is talking about you and your higher embodiment on your soul path. You might have felt like you were falling apart lately, but it's really just part of you falling more onto your path, listening to your guidance. Sometimes the only way we can hear that guidance loud and clear is when we have to put down our defenses, when we have to get in touch with that child within ourselves. And sometimes that only happens through the rawness of feeling like we're falling apart. But you're actually building something new, Pisces. You're building a new foundation. It's important to really declare that. Say, you know what? I'm building something new here, and it's going to be easy, effortless. Spirit's helping me. This is a foundation built on effortlessness with spirit. Okay. You have, you have this devil, and then you have this 5 of Cups here. Feels like the mind, the ego keeps trying to pull you into heaviness and sadness. However, you also have this Ace of Cups, love beginning. You have this cup overflowing. So it's like you're receiving all these blessings because you're listening to your guidance, and yet the mind keeps trying to get you to focus on the negative with the inner critic. Yes, the mind is like, oh, but Pisces, and telling you stuff that doesn't feel good. So it's important to be aware of that this month. You have new love coming in. Wow. Opportunity coming in. So what the mind might say is an opportunity to feel bad is actually change is happening because this divine justice is coming in for you. So your action guidance is to move away from the story that it has to feel bad. To move away from that narrative that says, oh, this is sad. Is it? Well, if I cut away that narrative, then what is there? That Ace of Cups, that cup running over. So if I move away from the story of how this is bad, then maybe I'm noticing that Spirit's giving me a cup of blessings that I'm just not grabbing just yet. So maybe you should consider grabbing it, Pisces. You have been creating it with Spirit as the magician. So it's yours. And it's going to be good. So release sadness, move into that joy.